Hi, welcome back to another Cancer reading. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be pulling some messages out from the Mystic Rebel Oracle cards. Take whatever resonates because it is super general. But I do want to mention this because I had posted in a community tab not too long ago that I plan on doing like a subscriber cleanse. I already started it, but the issue is like a couple of issues actually. But some of those, like some of the accounts on here are like super dead. It's like the people are no longer active, which is really unfortunate because it's like I feel like it's a lot of stagnant energy. But the people who are active, I'm not seeing like a consistent engagement. So it's like I'm just asking. And for me personally, it's like I don't subscribe to people's channels to where it's like I know I'm not going to engage or whatever. But it just makes sense to me to, try to engage with the content that you're consuming on a regular basis. Cause this been going on for a while. And it's almost like when I don't say it, it's actually like three different ways, but it's like when I do say it, people feel like they don't want to do it or whatever. That's cool, that's fine, but it's like it's not making me a failure because you're not engaging with my content or whatever. But it's like when I'm not saying it, it's almost like some people, I guess they do forget or whatever. But it's like I don't want to have to say it in every video. I mean, I guess some people need somebody to tell them in every, video that they're consuming or whatever. I don't know. But me personally, it's like I'm really mindful when I do watch people's content, even if I'm not subscribed to their channel. If I'm sitting there watching it and consuming it, I'm going to engage because it's like, to me personally, it don't even feel right inside for me to do that. It's like I feel kind of bad for not doing it when I just sat there and watched their video. So just keep that in mind. And it's like if you are consistently engaging, thank you very much. I'm super grateful. So it's like I'm not talking about you, but it's just like not enough for me to like keep going with my channel or whatever. So I'm just asking because I do see like a really big improvement when people do engage, like when I do say something, but it's like I don't want to have to say in every video. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. But yeah, so let's see what comes out. What does Cancer need to hear at this time? What does Cancer need to hear at this time? And it's like if you don't agree with what I'm saying, if you feel some type of way, that actually just shows how you view yourself, and your endeavor. So it's like it's not a crime to want to see your channel grow. That's not a crime. Or ask for what it is that you want. It's not a crime to do that. And I highly encourage others to do the same. Okay, what does Cancer need to hear for whenever they come across this video? What does Cancer need to hear? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I haven't said that in a while, but we have this card change in direction coming out. So for some people, now you may have felt like some things have turned around for you, but it's almost like possibly seeing it in a negative point of view. But it looks like, I feel like this is a positive change in a direction here, but you may feel like your life is like upside down pretty much. That's what it may feel like. This is also too given and I never seen this card like this before, but it's giving like hangman energy. So for some people, you may be experiencing a temporary pause. And this could be in regards to like a certain area of your life, but it looks like there's been a change in your direction, a change in direction here. So let's see what else comes out. And I'm seeing too like a switch up. Something's being like switched up. What else does Cancer need to hear? Give me some more insight, clarity for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we got divine timing coming out. So it looks like in divine timing here, I feel like there's going to be some changes that come in. For some people, it's like you're going to feel like your life is being like flipped upside down. But it's like try not to see it in a negative type of view. It just kind of looks like things completely changing and shifting. And the way it's showing up here is almost like the physical body, like the physical body literally being like shifted. So I'm going to see what else comes out. What else does Cancer need to hear? Give me some more insight, clarity for Cancers for whenever they come across this video. Thank you. So we have compassion and unconditional love showing up, and we have patience and stillness. I'm gonna have to cover this up though, because her whole crack is like out, and YouTube be flagging the videos like for images like this. But I feel like here with this patience and stillness is, I feel like there could be a need to like pretty much continue to focus on yourself. It's almost like taking time out for you. It kind of looks like the person's in the tub or taking a spiritual bath. The full moon could be significant too. And honestly, I have not even been keeping up with like the full moon, new moon, that type of thing, but it looks like the full moon could be significant. Not really sure when it's the next full moon, or if there's like a full moon coming up, but that could be significant too. But it looks like here, I feel like when it comes towards like compassion and unconditional love, it's like you're giving that to yourself. Even like self-love baths is very significant. Not really sure if someone's been like thinking about that, or there could be like confirmation to do one, but it's not like a push, because I'm not one of them type of people to where I'm telling like, oh, you know, making it sound fearful, like, oh, you need to take a spiritual bath like as soon as possible. But no, it's like if you feel guided, or if you feel like you need to do that, then go ahead and do it. But it just looks like when it comes towards like self-love and self-care is very significant at this time. There could be a need to show yourself more compassion too. It's like giving yourself your flowers, not waiting for other people to give you your flowers too. But yeah, even like butterflies could be significant as well. But I feel like when it comes towards like changing, evolving, yeah, it's giving like hangman type of energy too. Let me see. What else does Cancer need to hear? Give me some more insight, clarity for Cancers. So we got Stand Your Ground coming out, and we got Talk to Your Guides. These cards kind of look the same, like the font on it. But with Stand Your Ground coming out, I feel like there's definitely, it's almost like you're protecting your energy. This is also too giving like fake love, y'all. I had posted this message on my main channel, but it was something that was shown like early this morning, where basically it's like me and this person had went into a store or like some type of shop. It looked like a local shop. And feel free to skip forward through this video, because I know people be having issues with me talking or whatever. I don't know, but there is like a fast forward button on YouTube. But yeah, me and this person had went into like this little shop. It seemed like it was a local shop, but basically the two workers that were there, they were being racist to us. Like they made it be known that it's like they didn't want to service us. We just felt unwelcome and unwanted within this establishment. And so some things were said like back and forth. And then it ended up to where one of the guys, it was like a heavy set guy. He went towards the back, and when he came back out, I noticed that he had on all like these, it was like a unusual amount of these bracelets. The only place that I've seen these bracelets at is on a TikTok shop. Not really sure if anybody else have seen these bracelets, but basically it is silver, and it looks like it's a twisted cord, but they're called twisted cord, silver twisted cord bracelets. And usually it has like a piece of gold on it, so it's like gold and silver. They have like different versions of them, and I think it's like a dupe for like a David Yurman type of bracelet. But he had on a whole bunch of those bracelets, y'all, and I'm talking about it was like filling his whole arm, and it was like on both arms. And he even had like these necklaces. But I noticed that he came up behind me, and it's like he wanted to embrace me or hug me, but intuitively it's like I could tell that he wanted to hurt and harm me. But it's like he was using those bracelets as like a weapon to like hurt and harm me. It's almost like he wanted to choke me out, which is like very scary. But I ended up calling the person, because the other person that I had came in with, they had left out, and I was trying to yell and tell her like, hey, they're like what he was trying to do, like, hey, help, because I feel like he's about to hurt or harm me. But yeah, I wanted to share that on it. I wasn't even planning on sharing that, but not really sure if somebody knows somebody like that, or, but basically Spirit was saying don't let them touch you, because like basically he had already displayed that he's racist, he doesn't like my kind or whatever. But then it's like he wanted to embrace me with like love or whatever, but it's like he was using the jewelry to do it, which was weird. But I feel like there's a need to stand your ground. It looks like you're protecting your energy, but it's like you don't want certain people around you if they are displaying a fake show of love and affection. Because it's like you're all about compassion and unconditional love, because it's like you have gave that to yourself. So when you give that to yourself, or you are aware of that, it's like you can actually tell if another person that wants to be around you or interact with you, you know, if they're, showcasing real love or like genuine love or even support too. What else does Cancer need to hear? You could be talking to your guides about that too. But I feel like your guides have been talking to you when it comes towards like you needing to stand your ground. Because I feel like it's almost like some type of warning, or this could be like confirmation for some people. Because usually there's always signs when it comes towards like you finally setting up some type of boundary with certain people, but it looks like it's energetically. What else does Cancer need to hear? Okay, so we got connect to confidence showing up here, and we got yes coming out too. So it looks like it's a yes towards a situation here. Now, I feel like whatever this is, this could be something that you've been talking to your guides about, but there could be a need to connect more to your confidence when it comes towards like possibly even you standing your ground, but also when it comes towards like this change in your direction, it's like being confident that even though some things have switched up, everything is still going to work out for you. But it's like being confident about that. This was kind of showing up in my collective type of reading for like all signs. What else does Cancer need to hear? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Look, we got no coming out. So we just saw yes. I feel like there's a need to be confident when it comes towards like possibly what your intuition is telling you. With this yes or no, I feel like this no is like rejection, and I feel like it's based off that you standing your ground or like protecting your energy. What else does Cancer need to hear? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we got, look, you are supported coming out, and this card showing up here again. I gotta cover it up, but patience and stillness showing up here as well. But it looks like there's a need to know that you are supported, divinely supported and protected here. The way it's showing up here is like someone's ancestors, almost like spirit, or even like your ancestors that's on the other side that has already transitioned. They are actually supporting you too. But it's like a person that is super confident or needing to be confident. It's like, hey, your ancestors, your guides, it's like you have universal support. I had mentioned that recently in a previous video, but it's like knowing when you have universal support, like let's just say you feel like you don't have physical support or people around you that are like genuine about it, then the fact that you know or you are aware that you have universal support or even like ancestral support from your ancestors, your guides, that are unseen. It's like, hey, you may not be able to see them like, in the physical, but like energetically it's like, yeah, you are definitely supported. Let me see what else comes out here though. What else does Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear? So we got free will coming out, and then we have follow what makes you happy. This is given to like, I had mentioned something about like camping, y'all. They've been showing up a lot, but it's like Spirit saying for some people, you could be wanting to use your free will more often, because sometimes we do kind of forget that we do have free will, and I feel like it's based on like societal standards or whatever. But it's like the fact that this woman is like showing up with her half of her body painted. It's kind of like if you do step out into the real world or show up to work like that, it's kind of like, what are they doing? People may think that you crazy, but it's like you have the free will to do it. So it's like whatever that means for you, and whatever makes you happy, there's a need to follow that. But also too, I feel like with this free will, it's giving like very much confidence. It's like a person who's confident when it comes towards like their free will. It's like they have an understanding or like an overstanding that they are supported in anything that they do, however they choose to show up. If it makes them happy, then it's like knowing that you're supported in doing so. I feel like there could be some type of trip or travel that's happening too, because it kind of looks like someone's following or like going to a place that makes them happy. So not really sure what that's about. What else is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus needs to hear? Okay, so we got serendipity coming out. Certain events could be unfolding right now. Let me see what else comes out. What else are they needing to hear? What else does Cancer need to hear for whenever they click onto this video? So we got detach and move on. For some people, I feel like you're detached. I feel like this is more so energetically, honestly. It's like energetically, it's like you're choosing to detach and move on from certain things. And it's like you're choosing you, or choosing what makes you happy, following what makes you happy. Give me one more message here for Cancers, please. Give me one more message for Cancers for whenever they come across this video. Ooh, so we got endless abundance. For some, these two cards came out together, so I'm gonna just read them together. But endless abundance, the infinity sign could be significant too, y'all. And tell me why, yeah, the infinity sign, y'all, is very significant at this time, because I had got this like weird email. It's almost like, you know how you get an email to make it look like you had signed up for something, but it's like not matching up to like what you have or something. I can't really explain it. But basically, it had something dealing with like infinity showing up. And I was like, wow, I don't know if that's a sign or what. And it was surrounding something that I've been thinking about. But it's like I didn't do it myself, if that makes sense. Like I didn't sign up for nothing, or sending no like application or something like that, or sending my personal information towards what this email was about. I thought it was like a spam thing, but they've been sending me like emails, and it's like about the same thing, but it has like infinity on it. So I'm like, wow, that's like very interesting. But endless abundance coming out, and it says visualize, affirm, and manifest. So it looks like you're manifesting this endless abundance. But I do feel like there's a need to like trust and believe. It's like trusting in your affirmations, what it is that you could be visualizing too. It's like knowing that it's going to come into the physical, because it looks like it hasn't manifested. It's like a manifestation that hit, and it looks like the woman's body is like dripped in gold, but I'm seeing it as like a physical manifestation. And low-key, this kind of looks like a trophy. So I'm seeing it as like a win, or possibly even some type of like prize or something of that sort. But it looks like it has manifested in a physical. It's like not only can you feel it, but you can see it too. Like you can actually touch it. But yeah, I'm going to actually end the read here, y'all. But thank you very, very much for watching.